Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, the Belt Diva. So last time we killed off a lot of biters. This entire area worth. And we decided we were going to build a wall across this area here, basically just to keep the hordes out. This will allow us to mine all of these areas peacefully and without need for laser turrets and all that stuff, because we can just have them at the wall. I realized that we have a little bit of a problem though with a lack of stone brick production. So I'm going to build a little bit more of that right now. Some more of this smelting of this stuff. So I'm going to have to turn off the water for just a minute so I can get these furnaces down. There we go. And maybe I'll put an extra one here, like that. And this can be a nice one of those. The rest will go around this way. Yep. Good. No! No, 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 wait. Stop, world. Oh my god. I connected it to the wrong one. Okay, my bad. My very, very, very bad. That was a bad thing to do. Silly me. I'm just not thinking straight today, evidently. There we go. Okay. Minor inconvenience. Just a teeny tiny thing. Alright, here we go. And I should actually ask for some of these regular inserters, because I really don't need the fast ones. It's totally unnecessary. Alright, we'll just put down a couple of power poles here to power those regular inserters. Wait, what's happening? What's happening? One item is being damaged. Where? Here? Ooh. Looks like those biters are... They're in the pollution zone. They're gonna... Oh, wow. All of these are also in the pollution zone. This is going to be our next conquest, I think. And this looks like it's sort of widening out. I wonder if it's another wide peninsula like here or not. And I gotta kill off these guys as well. So, okay, where are my... There they are. I have my inserters. Yay! There we go. And here we go with this. And these can go out this way. Great. And I'm thinking... Oh, wow. That hasn't been connected up ever. I'll just improve this slightly. There we are. And I think that's more than enough. Well, let me count. 2, 4, 5. So we have 10 here. So we need 10 miners. Or 5 miners. 3, 6. Yeah, we have more than 10. We have 12. So... yeah, I think... Or is that not enough? No, because they require 2 stone for each smelt. It's actually taking them up. They're actually, looks like it's running down slightly. I can't remember if it's 1 smelter to 1 steel furnace. I mean, one miner to 1 steel furnace, or if it's... Okay, and these guys are having a lot of trouble grabbing off of this belt. I'll just make these fast inserters, because there's no sense in having them have big problems grabbing. The ones dropping off are not going to have an issue, though. Okay, yeah, we need more mining here. Okay, we have a solution for this. It's called a blueprint. There we are. Should be several. Boom. There they go. Good. And then I will just shove these things down too. How many is that? 3, 6, 7, 8. That should be more than enough, I'm thinking. I hadn't paid attention to these miners because we really weren't using a lot of stone products. But now that we are, it's going to be a good thing to have this many. I'm going to get rid of these. I don't need that many right now. So, all right, walls. How are we doing on walls? We have a few walls. That's not too bad. Let me shove this in here. There we go. Now we have plenty of stone. Great. I'm going to pick up some of these walls, pick up some of the turrets. And I think what I'm going to do is just basically build the wall down here. And then I'll just build walls in the key places and then connect them with the train line so that they can be supplied with stuff they need, like extra walls and things and stuff like that. It's pretty important to get that sorted. Okay, I'm gonna put away these alien artifacts because they're really not terribly needed. There we go. And I'm going to put away some of those modules so I don't have so much stuff in my inventory. I hate it being clogged like that. It's kind of annoying. I like to have lots of free space, and I tend to need a lot of free space as well because of, you know, picking trees and things like this. Okay, and this can go back to the world. I think, need a lot of the other stuff. This can also go back to the world. Iron chest, I'll grab 50 of them. And the storage tanks I should be okay with. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. So I have my fast suit on. Good, good, good. That's what I want. I'm just gonna go and run to the end of this train track. Not sure if it's faster because it's such a short distance. Whether it is... Oh, that's one thing I forgot. Substations. That is what I need, is substations. Okay, world, bring me substations. Let's go. Okay. This is good. These are filling up to the point where there's not much else they can do but sit there and unload. That's excellent. Okay, substations. I need some. Thank you. Good robots. Happy days are here again. And we're missing modules. Gonna grab more grenades. Looks like I only have that one stack. Oh, and stone bricks can go back into here. And I'll get some grenades. Here they are. Gosh, the base has changed so much since the beginning of the game. Let's go down here. There we are. Cool. I should add some lights around that area too. There's another copper train on its way to the base. Yay. I suppose I could actually build railroad tracks down to that area while I'm walking, you know. And I do have some tracks on me, which is good. I probably should set up a request for those, just so I have something like 200 or something on me at all times, so that, or 300, so that whenever I walk past the base, they'll get renewed. Renewed, refilled, re-somethinged. Is this the area? So this is about kind of like where I want to be, I guess. I think, maybe. Oh no! Why? Oh, did I run out? Oh, I must have run out of power poles. Darn it. That's annoying. That is seriously annoying. Alright, fine. How many am I missing? Oh, just one. Okay. Just a very few. Looks like it. So I think I'm going to make the wall start here. This is actually a really good place for planning. So, okay. So we're going to start here. Or I'll just make the blueprint first, and then I will Wait, I want to make them at the edge of the range. And I'm gonna have, I'm trying to think if I should do 2 rows. You know what, I'll do 2 rows because initially we're not gonna have this supplied. So it's pretty important that this be defended. I'm gonna leave 1 space of wall, or of space. This serves as a walking space, and also the biters can climb over the walls slightly, so if there's only 1 wall, they can kind of climb over. Not climb, but they can damage stuff, basically. So this is going to be our blueprint for defensive structures, and I will get that organized. So let's go scroll through, find this thing. If you scroll through, it seems to... Wait, why did that not... Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, never mind. If you scroll through, it seems to put them back where you had them initially. I'm thinking, maybe hoping. Why is this not in there? Did it not go in there? No, it did not. Okay. So this one, I want to call this a laser wall. That's what we'll call that one. All right, and I will put it here-ish. Okay, this can go there, and figure out what we want. There we go. There it is. All right, so the important thing when you're building walls is, see how you can sort of build partway over the water? You want to do that. Because the thing about it is that even though it looks like it's water, it is actually slightly land. So if you do not build that far, like if you take a piece of wall and if you can build on it, then you should, because the biters can get through that square if you do not. So it's kind of slightly critically important. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this track for now and just build along the side. And we are defended on this side already. Nice. Probably going a little overkill on the lasers, but that's okay. Overkilling is alright. Alright, and we're almost to this corner. It's like construction made easy. And there we go. Wow, that's perfection. Just put a long-range power pole in between. Let's make sure we are not having any biter. No biters can get in. Excellent. And I'll just put a couple of, or 1 or 2 turrets just at the corner there. And that's perfect. Yay! Awesome. So I'm going to walk slow for a bit because my legs are recharging. At least I think it's slower than normally. All right, and here is our grand wall. This is very nice. So what I also like to do, I almost forgot about this, is put radars along the wall. Pretty important to keep track of things. Okay, one there. And we'll keep on walking. Walk, 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 walk. And we'll just put one kind of on this side. I think that's probably enough. Yeah, that's far enough. And we'll have one just on those railroad tracks above us as well. So just above this kind of patch here. I think that's the right patch. There. Yep, there we are. Perfect. All right, so we shall go back home. All right. It's a bit of a long walk, but that's okay. We are getting there safely. That's the most important part. Yes, I wish these modules would get made faster. They're kind of putting a damper on my spirits here. I should check and see why they're not being installed and made quickly. Let's see. Why are they not being made? Oh, I know why. Actually, there's a whole bunch of them in this box. Are they... Huh. They are in range. They're in range of the network. So I'm not quite... Oh! Aha! Silly me. I remember I was collecting them in order to build the power armor. And so none of these things got to be distributed. Well, they get to be now. And speaking of, I might as well set up my productivity modules to go for it. Start producing those, because we will be needing these for the rocket, for sure. Because it's pointless just to not use them. And blue circuit production is looking a little bit low. How's it doing? We just need more production, basically. It's okay. We'll fix that very shortly. So this is... Are these blue belts? It's really hard to see. Yeah, those are blue belts. Okay. So, we will fix this. And just quickly... Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. That was funky. I never knew you could rotate those. Not that that would be anything that you really would want to do, but interesting nonetheless. And these also should be upgraded to yellows. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to put in efficiency modules as well, because these are running all day long. Though it's debatable. Maybe I should just put productivity modules in those. I don't know. In any case, I'm going to copy this and put it here. And rotate this. There we are. And then put down another one of these guys. And I'm going to delete a lot of these guys. And then make, basically just copy it over. Wow, there's a lot of product in these factories. A lot of chips and stuff. They're all kind of in the process of making things. Okay, so I'm going to copy the entire array here, because I want them to face the right direction when I plonk them down. There we are. And now, for the fun bit, I'm going to copy... Wow, I don't need quite that many lights. I need less lights than that. Many less lights than that. Okay, so let's just copy 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be good, I think. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. And shove it up here. And here. Good. Why? Ah, that's why. Okay. Had a bit of a screw up there. It's okay though. There we are. There was a power pole there, which I was using to power those laser turrets. So this was where we did this. So I want to do this. Can I do this? No. Gosh. Well, I'll find a way to finagle this very shortly. Oh, I know why. I know the way. There we are. At least it'll put half of them on the other side of the belt. So, that's all, unfortunately, we have time for now, though. Thank you so very much for joining me. I'm Catherine of Sky. Take care of yourselves and each other. See you next time.